Do you always find yourself struggling to stay on top of things just when school is about to resume after a short or long holiday? Well, I got you, okay? Here are some tips for you. This is how I get things ready for my kids to go back to school after every holiday. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Special Pillars. My name is Rhoda. The first and most important point is for you to plan and be prepared ahead of time. Give yourself a couple of days, to have a buffer, to get ready, to get back into routine. Usually, after the holidays or during the holidays, we kind of reduce. I don't know if that's the case for you, but definitely it is for me, the tempo with which I work, right? So, you need to start a couple of days before the actual resumption day so that you can get back into routine normally. All right, you do not expect to pack everything that you need to do in just the day before school resumes. You are going to feel rushed and under pressure. So if you have girls that need to have their hair braided, please do that. I suggest you start from the most difficult task. In my case, the one that is usually more time consuming, even though it's something that I love doing, is the braiding. I have three girls, right, with natural hair, thick, curly, afro hair, 4C hair. So I need to have their hair cleaned, deep conditioned, and moisturized, detangled properly, and then I need to braid them and have them ready because you really just want your girls to come to school on the first day of the term with a new hair, looking neat all the way from top to down. So, yeah, please give yourself a couple of days. Do not expect to rush everything or pack everything into the day before your resumption day. Trust me, you will not be happy with yourself because you are going to feel so much pressured. And if you are already feeling a lot of pressure at the beginning of the term, are you sure you're going to last the whole term? All right, so please take something like 3 days to 1 week or even more, and please do start with your hardest task. It could be buying the girls textbooks or sorting their books or whatever you have to do to prepare for their textbooks and their exercise books, whatever that is in your household. Start with that first, and you can just progress with the other things as the days go by, so that on that day when the school starts, you will be very ready. Nobody will be rushed. Things will just naturally take place. Another point which I'd like to suggest to anyone who is a Christian is to definitely ask God for help and for wisdom. Okay, for me, especially now that my sister has traveled back, I don't have a domestic helper in my house. I only have my husband, and he does such a good job. But sometimes, I just need God's wisdom to be able to let go of things that I cannot control and to know the things to focus on more than the others. So do ask God for help, please. So the next point regards their school uniforms. Are they washed? Are they ironed? If you already washed them as soon as the holidays began, take them out and iron them. But also, to ensure that there are no stains on them. Anything could cause a stain. Someone may have rubbed, oily hands somewhere or crumpled them while searching for other clothings. You just want to be sure. I don't like surprises except when there is a gift involved. You don't want to be surprised on a Monday morning or a school morning, bringing out the uniforms only to discover that something has gone awfully wrong. Their shoes, too, wash them or wipe them clean and give them time to dry if you wash them. So, my first daughter got new shoes, so there was no need to clean hers. I only wiped my two other girls' shoes with soap and a damp towel and left them to just dry. So school day, my first daughter resumed first. So I got up early to get things ready. I already cleaned their snack boxes and their handkerchiefs and their water bottles. I believe you need to be mentally prepared to get up early and back into routine because there is a tendency to still be in the holiday mood. Truth be told, For me, I usually take an extra 1 hour for myself in the mornings during my kids' holidays because I am not timed during those periods. So I try to, even after my quiet time very early in the morning, I just try to take 1 hour for myself before coming out to make breakfast because they are all at home. Nevertheless, I am an early bird, and that's majorly because I have to get up early and have some sweet time with the Lord before resuming my day. So, usually not a problem for me getting back into schedule. Now, if you have a challenge with this, I suggest you start trying to get up early from 2 days before the resumption time, or even more than that if you find it really difficult to get up early in the morning. Okay, so after a long break or a short holidays, waking up at some convenient time, you don't expect to quickly get back into routine. So you need to try to start practicing a few days before so that on the actual day of resumption you'd be able to really get up early and attend to your duties. Another thing which I'd like to mention is about the books or their textbooks, that's their exercise books, their writing books, and textbooks. So if you have to buy them yourself, make sure to sort them before every other thing, well ahead of time. In my case, my kids' school simply send us a list and the amount to pay, and we simply pay. Then they distribute the books, their exercise books, and their writing materials. Most of their writing materials are kept in the school. So we usually have little or nothing to prepare in that area. If you do have a lot to do, make sure to start with this. I actually suggest that it should be the first thing on your list of to do for getting back into the normal school day routines. This is the part where we read the memory verse for the week, and it's taken from Psalm 27 verse 14. It says, "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart." Wait, I say, on the Lord. Now, dearly beloved, I'm not sure what it is you're going through, the prayers you've been asking of the Lord, but here is an encouragement for you this week. Keep waiting, okay? And while you wait, ask Him to show you how to wait. Ask Him to show you what you must be doing as you wait. Be of good courage. The Lord is going to strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. My two other girls resumed 2 days after. Praise, my first daughter, is in the primary school. She resumed on a Friday, and then it was weekend. And Blessed and Treasure, my two little girls in the kindergarten, resumed on the Monday after. So what I usually do is that I usually start handling Praise first, just because she leaves 1 hour earlier than the other two girls. Most times though, once she starts eating, the others wake up. I feel like they can perceive the aroma of the food in their sleep. I'm just kidding. Anyway, for their school snack, I usually put fruit or fruit and something else for Praise. The other girls go to a different school, and this particular kindergarten, they only accept fruit as snack for the kids. So there's always fruit in my house. We never lack fruit because every single day, school day, my two little girls need to go to school with fruits. Okay, so and daddy is home today, so he's going to be the one taking them to the school bus. Whenever he's off work on his off days, he always loves taking them to the school bus, and they love it. Not yet, get that money, so yeah, I can choose. So, it's not like just send the notice, the deadline. Mama, come on. Mama, praise the Mechago now. So my final point is about snack and lunch. Now, my two little girls usually come home around midday, so they eat lunch at home. For my first daughter, Praise, the school caters their lunch, but we have to provide snack for their snack time around midday because they usually come back home around 4 p.m. in the evening, so they eat at school. But then for the snack, I do bake, muffins or make some bread or donuts. I think you've watched a couple of videos on this channel where I was making things like donuts and bread and muffins in batches, right? So when we do run out, I simply give her some fruit. But then if we have snack, of course I add fruit and then I put a snack as well. Sometimes I just give her the bread or I just give her the cake, whatever we have available. So right now I am making some cakes and cupcakes, and so you want to make at least 1 week's worth if you're responsible for making their snack. So but for some parents, I understand that they are also responsible for making their children's lunch. Now my suggestion for that's not my situation, but if that is your situation, my suggestion for that would be for you to create a meal plan for that. Okay, come up with lots of ideas and write them down. Have like a dump where what I would call a lunch dump, kids cool lunch dump, something like that. Just write down all lunch ideas, and then from there you can take different meals, interchange them occasionally, okay, and create a meal plan which you can also build into the family meal timetable. That way it will not be too hard for you. All right, so that's my suggestion, and if you have a better way to do this, then of course go ahead and do it. The watchword here is planning and being ready. Okay, it's all about ready. So try to take at least 3 to 1 week, 3 days to 1 week for yourself to get back into routine after any holiday. And when these kids resume, you will not be in a haste, you will not be too hurried up, because honestly I do not believe that even we as children of God should always be in a hurry every single time. It's an indication of something deeper, something like unpreparedness and not being prepared, lack of preparation, lack of planning, lack of just a collective quietness in our life. Okay, so try to plan ahead of time, and when you do that, once the school resumes, you find that things are even coming off very easy for you. I hope that they do come very easy for you. Okay, God bless you as you do this. Look at those yummy cakes, don't you like them? Anyway, this is where I stop this video. God bless you so much for watching to this point. Please subscribe to my channel if you have never done so. Okay, stop watching and living. Kindly subscribe if you do like this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.
There is a balm in Gilead. Comes like wisdom, speaks like children. It's a sight to the blind and a strength to my weakness. It's something for soul, body, mind.